If you like our video, give us a big thumbs up at the end and let us know. Kind of like that. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button.
And share it with your friends.
Hey y'all, good morning. Well, it's the start of day 2 of the water fasting. And day 1 wasn't terrible, wasn't great. It's going to take a little while to get used to the, how it works, because it's kind of surprising to me that whenever you cut out your meals, it's not just getting hungry that's kind of a new thing. It's odd because usually you're thinking about, well, my next break is lunchtime and I'll be able to go get something to eat, and you're thinking about, well, what am I going to eat, where am I going to go, what kind of food am I going to try to eat, any of that kind of stuff. When you're not eating any food, it's kind of surprising how I don't know, it's almost like a letdown. You don't really have anything to kind of look forward to, I guess. It's like, well, I've got a lunch break coming up, so I guess I'll drink a bottle of water. It's kind of weird. You don't realize. I guess we just kind of take it for granted, but you don't realize how much time you spend during the daytime thinking about food or your next meal or whatever. And I guess that's just kind of, human nature, or for that matter, animalistic nature. You're thinking about your next meal, but you don't really realize it until you are not going to have that meal. You're not going to eat that meal, how much you actually think about that meal. And another thing that I found that's kind of been an eye-opener to me is how much I think about just kind of snacking around just more out of boredom than anything else. Apparently that's probably a problem that I've had with losing weight or maintaining a lower weight or whatever, is that I get bored and I eat. I'm not really hungry, I just eat because I'm bored, so it's and there's a lot of times on an ambulance where you have plenty of time to get bored, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge when it comes to that. Did have a few hunger pains, not terrible, and usually whenever I'd get them, I'd go drink me a pretty good sized glass of water, 10, 12 ounces water, something like that, and they would get better, feel a little bit better after a while. I was having some issues yesterday with allergies, just normal summertime allergies, seasonal allergies, and so it made it a little bit annoying, because not only was I thinking about the water fasting, but I was also greatly annoyed with this stupid allergies that I have all the time. So it kind of made it a little bit of a pain in the neck, but it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. Today's the start of day 2 of the water fasting, and so a lot of what I've heard is day 2 and day 3 is when you start having the aches and the pains and the keto flu starts. Keto flu symptoms, for some people they said started on day 2, others said it starts more like on day 3 or day 4. So I don't know. I will see how that goes. So far, I'm not having any of that right now. Like I said, I'm still having the allergy stuff. That's why my voice sounds a little bit rough this morning. But other than that, I'm not really having any aches or pains or anything like that. I did have a horrible headache yesterday. I don't know if it had anything to do with the water fasting or if it was just one of those days where I had a headache, but I had a headache that it got bad enough that it was affecting my vision, and it just kind of made me not feel very good. Of course, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I worked an oddball shift yesterday that I don't normally work, 3P to 3A, and then now I've got to clock in over here at 10:30 this morning, but there's an hour drive between my house and the hospital, so it that cut down to where I think I ended up getting about maybe 3.5 hours sleep, because my 5-year-old seems to think that I need to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning whenever she gets up, because I guess I'm her entertainer, I guess, and her breakfast maker, you know. But I'm gonna be tired by the time I get off work, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Whatever developments come with the water fasting today, that's gonna add a whole new level of, you know, to the way I'm feeling. So anyway, I'll check back in, and I guess I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care.